Ene gisem ni say tap send see yen fa sadere we emma won customers. Nititu ene won wo UK say obetimi a create wo tap send wallet no e wo app no eso. Se ekoba ne se tap rate no ekostra. Obetimi a service ka akodu impempenso bi te say 50,000 Ghana cedis. Ane 50,000 Ghana cedis. Na afei we yin kakra. Se oba on my Ghana mu a obetimi a service ka ewo tap send wallet na so abra unya ohaw bia na tie tap send atre wo mahyimu akodru UAE Netherlands and Austria tap send na eye easy fast and secure tap send papa no
everybody check now check it check it. That beat is real. Don't will make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
If you keep learning, one day someone's story will surely be your story as well. I'm sure the reason many successful people have written books about themselves, memoirs and other things, it is just for someone to learn their story, to either guide their own ways, to direct their path, or to avoid the errors and the mistakes these people committed in the past. That is why when you go out there are people buying books authored by successful people. There were Buffett and all those people. People are buying books from them to just read, know their ways, achieve as well. And in the entertainment industry, if you are smart, you are also going to do the exact thing I just mentioned some few seconds ago. You would also be looking around, get to know the stories of others, know their pitfalls, know their mistakes, know their achievements, their glories and their bad moments or bad days, so that these things would also guide you in the future on what to do. Now, in our media industry here in Ghana, I've heard people say on countless occasions that, oh, our media people, they don't like this. Oh, our artists are always beefing. Oh, our media people are negative. And we have been saying this all over. Sometimes you hear some of them and you laugh, because they make it look like it is only in Ghana that people are doing negative media. Of course, sometimes it becomes disturbing, especially when it has to do with lies, fabrications, just for clickbait. That one, it becomes very, very disturbing. If they are reporting their realities, the issues that have really happened on the grounds, then no qualms, no issue. But if they make it lies, where whatever they are writing, they are publishing, the videos they are creating, they are all lies. And I've been seeing it lately that I get surprised at even the devil. Like, devil, why did you sit down for these people to do all these things? You allowed someone to put together lies, fabricate information just to come and deceive people, and you let the person survive? Sometimes I ask myself why the devil has been allowing himself to be used by such people. Now, I just done a video not long ago. This afternoon, there was power outage here in Accra. Yes, the office had its generator working all right, but because it is not strong enough to power our ACs, I decided to just sit in my car, cool off, and do some reading, watching around. Then I came across a podcast video called the Honest Bunch, the Honest Bunch, or the Honest Bunch. I think it's a Glitch Africa production. Beautiful production, if you ask me. Sound, everything on point. Of course, investment in it is okay, so that is fine. Enjoy it the way it is. Watching it, there was Eedris. Let me mention his name again. Eedris Abdul Kareem. Eedris Abdul Kareem did Nigeria Jaga Jaga, right? And in his narration on something that has happened some years ago in Nigeria, where he was one of the biggest musicians then you could not go to Nigeria talk music without mentioning Eedris Abdul Kareem. No, it is not possible. He was huge. He was loud. He had following, mad following. So when I saw the gentleman talking, in fact, let me say shout outs to a gentleman who also mentioned me in that video. I've forgotten his name. I think it was on Facebook where he mentioned me in the video, because the video was shared on Facebook as well. I decided to pay attention to, I think, the 13-minute video to see what really was said in there. And it was Eedris Abdul Kareem talking about some ordeal he suffered some years ago in the Nigerian music industry. He was talking about the fact that some years ago, 50 Cent came to Nigeria for a performance. And to him, as a Nigerian local artist, he needed equal treatment. He needed equal preference. At least, he didn't want to be seen as the local one and the other seen as the more important one or the foreign one. No, he didn't want to be seen as such. He saw it to be, as much as we are all here for the same task, as much as to him as an artist, he has been successful, selling millions of copies of CDs or cassette, however it was sold then. You cannot come from anywhere and lord yourself over him. You cannot come from anywhere and be raising your shoulders over him. He is a star as well. In his own land, he is a big star, so you cannot tell him anything. So he narrated an ordeal about how 50 Cent bodyguards manhandled him in a plane, because to him, he also wanted to sit in the business class, but they had put all Nigerian artists in the economy, and he said, no, it can't be like that. We are also important. Let's be here as well. He was not so happy about it. And he said something that was revealing that whilst the thing was ongoing, a gentleman called, I think, TJ, was doing the recording. When whilst 50 Cent's bodyguards or security people were manhandling him, a gentleman called TJ was doing the filming. Filmed everything, got everything on tape. So after everything was said and done, he knew that if not for anything, the legal places are very active, both in America and in Nigeria. Therefore, if he has this evidence of these guys manhandling him or beating him or attacking him in the plane, he has a solid case. Like a lawyer would say, fine case. He had a fine case. So he was sure going to use this tape as an evidence to chase the assets of these guys. Drop them some hard lawsuit and make some millions of dollars from them. Unfortunately for him, at the time, one big name who was also ruling the entertainment and the music industry called Chaley Boy. And Chaley Boy was in there. Chaley Boy had also been on the same show previously, though. I'm still watching the Chaley Boy interview. That when he thought that, oh, this is our home, these are our people, Oju Olegba, our people there. So we are going to come together to fight the people. He called this man with all the respect in this world given to him, knowing his position as someone who was a front runner in the entertainment industry in Nigeria then, decided to tell him what had happened, including giving him the video that was filmed or that was taped. That, Mr. Man, Chaley Boy, this is the video. We chop money. In fact, we will chop money. Get the video and let's start the process of a lawsuit. Let's hit them hard with a lawsuit and make some money. Unfortunately for him, when he gave the footage or the tape to Chaley Boy passed behind him. went to Nigeria breweries. I'm sure they were the financiers of the program. Went to Nigeria breweries and decided to trade the video with them, either to cancel whatever discussion that was going on, or either to cover, to bury the story, or anything of his interest, however it was. Decided to go to Nigeria breweries to do that. Greed, as greedy as he was, he sold the thing to them, and because he knew the magnitude of the case, decided to even demand for more money. And because Nigeria breweries were not ready, or they were not forthcoming, and he wanted to still gazump his way into making the money, he was arrested. And a shocking thing was that at the time that Abdul Kareem was fighting for his industry, this same Chaley boy and his people and his cohorts, let me call them cohorts, decided to go for a meeting on him and to ban him so that he will not be operational in the music industry. He never knew this. He was told by someone that, oh, this is what the guys are doing, or this is what the guys want to do to you. They are having a meeting on your head. They want to ban you because you decided to fight for your rights. As of the time, I heard even Nigeria president, then the Inspector General of Police, Commissioner of Police, all those were involved. Because to them, word went to them that, oh, Eedris Abdul Kareem is either kidnapping 50 Cent or trying to kidnap 50 Cent. That was the story. So the president had to order, hey, why should an American come to come to Nigeria, and a musician called Eedris Abdul Kareem would be seen or would be heard as capturing him, or would be heard as kidnapping him? No, this should not go out. Act fast, because he knew his position. When the commissioner of police called him that, Kareem, this is what we are hearing you are doing. Why are you doing that, and what is happening? He told them, no, it's not like that. I'm fighting for my right. I want to be treated equally on my own grounds. I want to be who I am, and this is it. That is why they are saying this and that about me. Ladies and gentlemen, the man that he relied on, Chaley boy, sold him out big time. Beyond selling him out, he also wanted to even blacklist him, or aka ban him. There are excerpts of the video that I would want you to watch. So maybe just a few of that. Watch it, and when I come back, I'll be doing my final submission so we can run away from here.
Our music. So, the next day, got to the airport, went to my business class, sat down, waited for 50 Cent and the school for 2 hours, 30 minutes. It's the casuals inside plane. Yes, the same artist with the chase with Bulala, all of them don't go economic class, sit down. You know, then at the hear them, they talk, say, it's who they do. No, 50 Cent will come now, you go chance them. I think I was hearing them, and I know them. You know, so.
Hey.
50 Cent finally came with his crew, Young Bog, Lloyd Bank, all of them. And it was like, and I walk up to me and I was like, yo, you gotta get the fuck out of that seat. That's 50 Cent seat. I was like, excuse me? We don't speak fuck in Africa. I don't know what fuck is all about. My name is Eedris Abdul Kareem. I sold 4.6 million copies in a pirated country. Direct marketing. So what are you talking about? Why don't you sit here and tell me how the American market works? I'm performing alongside with you. Then he went downstairs to meet the organizer. I was watching from the window. Then the organizer was like, so instead of him to tell 50 Cent to tell the organizer, say, okay, make una go remove him now. You know, so 50 Cent and the school wanted to feel like gangsters. So they came back to me and said, yo, we just spoke with the organizer. They said they don't fucking know who you are. Before I know, they don't attack me. So my boys, they economic class next to me. Now they come back, you know, come attack 50 Cent crew. So 50 Cent and the school was like, yo, hold on, he's a gangster. Now jump the plane. Make the hit, they catch everybody. So at that time, who was the P-Man president? Chaley Boy was the P-Man president. So I felt like, okay, if I call Chaley Boy, he go come fight my fight for me. by taking the case to the court. And from there, we'll get, good judgment and, So I pick up my phone and called him. This time around, all my two boys, I don't call them, they don't block everywhere. Nobody they go anywhere. Molue don't block everywhere. Imagine say Molue come airport, come park. What do Molue they do for airport? So hold up was everywhere. The next person that called me was Commissioner of Police, Lagos, MD Abubakar, Mohammed Abubakar.
Yes, that's
You know Frank Uba was the PRO that time.
Yes.
He said, Eedris, the president just called me now and said that you have kidnapped 50 Cent. I said, what? I said, no, sir. I said, I had a deal with the multinationals. That whatever they give 50 Cent, that's what they'll give me. So I just sat on the business class and 50 Cent and his crew came there to attack me and asked me to get up from the city. Say, Akasamu, Ageremu. Say, stand and fight for your rights. That's Hausa man for you. Then he off the phone. Then when 50, to God be the glory. You can find him online. DJ T, you remember DJ T?
DJT, yes.
Movie,
yes.
video.
Yes. We should Olamide first video.
Yes, and Duro.
He was recording everything as they were assaulting me. He did inside in tape. So immediately Charlie Boy came. DJ T just came to tell me that, Eedris, all the recording they here now. I'll give it to the P-Man president so that I go fight your right. Like the biggest mistake I do for my life be that.
Calling Chaley boy.
I don't know who, as in say, may I allow DJ T go give him
the recording.
Why?
Because I didn't know. I felt like he will, he will fight because it's the P-Man president. This is an opportunity for our industry to grow and do the right thing and put the multinationals back in check. So immediately he collect the tape, just walk up to Odumegu.
That's the MD
of Nigerian Breweries. He say, Shebu, I don't do am tete. Finally, I don't do my hand. It's going all over the world as they take assault Eedris. He did inside this tape. That was how he negotiated with Odumogu and blacklisted me. The bastard blacklisted me.
Say what now?
He sold me out. How you go take no? 3 days later, Charlie Boy was arrested by Nigerian breweries, Odumegu. Anytime you see him, anytime you see Frank Uba, ask him, say, why did you arrest Charlie Boy 3 days after 50 Cent saga? Because the deal didn't go through. The negotiation didn't go through. So they don't first pay him money.
Okay.
So he was asking for more. It can't be like, say...
Okay, Nigerian breweries don't pay him for the tape. So
for
he was not asking for more money.
Yes, before he gives them the tape. Now Nigerian breweries look, say, the best thing to do now to carry this guy. Now they carry him. They took him straight to Abuja. Did he ever tell you guys that when he came here?
No, he said he was arrested. He said he was invited.
He don't invited Guinea. He was arrested because the tape was with him. He wanted to expose Nigerian breweries, but he exchanged it with money. But it was not enough for him. He wanted more.
Oh.
So novice, Baba, because on this same platform, when he talk about this incident, he shared his own side of the story. And
that's why I am here now. I call Nedu immediately.
Yes. And
I mean the thing happened to her, and they tell you, say, see what thing happen here.
Yes.
And meanwhile, everybody knows Charlie Boy that is a cash and carry human being. When he planned with what's his name? Deji Adeyonju. When he planned with Deji Adeyonju to protest and stand for Nigerians about something in Abuja.
Yes.
He went behind Deji Adeyonju to go and collect money from Festus Keyamo on behalf of President Muhammadu Buhari. That is his lifestyle. But I didn't know that was going to happen. I felt like this is my leader. And this music industry needs change. Why do you treat Nigerian artists like shit when you know that we're actually the one that is selling your product with our music?
Is there any proof that he collected money from Odumegu for the tape?
The tape. So why would he have the tape and he didn't use it to fight for my right? Put 2 plus 2 together now. It's very simple. So businessman in don't see him. Say, oh, Siam.
Until today, nobody know what the tape did.
Look for DJT on Instagram.
I know DJT.
Even if DJT no one put on for camera, he go tell you behind camera, say, boy, now waiting happen with that. So he blacklisted me. The next day, they say Eedris slapped 50 Cent. And guess what? Oh? The next day, Charlie Boy called meeting and called all Nigerian musicians. He didn't call me. He didn't call me. The next day, he called everybody. He now called everybody and say, we are here today to talk about Eedris Abdul Kareem. And I want you all to know that from this moment, he has been banned. Meanwhile, before the meeting starts, person where they work with him for more than 25 years, his name is Mike Palm. You know, it's a dreadlock rasta. He carry phone, call me. He said, Eedris, where you there? I hope you are not far from P-Man. I said, yes, I'm not far from P-Man. He said, they do meeting for your head now, say they won't ban you. I say, same Charlie Boy, where I called yesterday, me come fight for me. We collect tape saying go fight, so we go court to win this case. So tell me why you go do that kind of thing. If no be say, what I don't pass, Gary. So immediately I got there. People now was like, where the Eedris? I say, see me here. They don't tell me say anything they happen. Now my Pam now call me, say, they don't do meeting, say they won't ban me. I bet me could help me ask them what I do. Now they I know say, Charlie Boy don't sell out. Now they give me a microphone. Now Jan talk everything. I said the tape there with Amo. And I know saying not take the tape, negotiate. Now I make it one ban. Because why you won't ban me? Now me call you yesterday, say, see people they harass me for airport. And DJT can't give you the video, say, see the evidence, say they harass Eedris Abdul Kareem. What did you do with the tape? Ain't you supposed to take this case to court and present it as proof? Say Eedris was harassed so that 50 Cent and the crew can pay for damages. But you used it to negotiate with Nigerian bureaus. Then you wanted more and they arrested you and took you to Abuja. And you were in cell for 13 days. Now say invite. Who will invite you?
No, because why they talk this thing as a story day, his own account. He said that he had written letters and then said that threats.
He said that because of Jaru show.
No, he said he don't write letter. Say make no person come Nigeria.
Yes.
Because if they come, wahala go day. And so maybe to forestall a breakdown of law and order, they have to take it out of circulation.
Charlie Boy, 3 weeks later, went to Alaba to close down all shops for Alaba. All those pirate boys. He closed the shops down. He said, no more piracy, no this. Guess what? The boys go back. Call him. Carry 5 million, give him. Guess what? My friend, Mike Palm, the Rasta guy, can't go back to Alaba. They check whether the pirates don't open shop again or waiting. Now the pirates guys come, they laugh and say, look at you. And Nahibo. And those boys Nahibo. They say, come here, you be mumu. Your guy don't collect money. Oh. So it's not man of integrity for any, as far as money it's involved. So when that happened, I was like, damn, I've been blacklisted. Alhamdulillah. Most importantly, I've done what I'm supposed to do. From today on, Nigerian artists will be respected and will be given the respect that is due, even though I sacrificed my career. And I had a good case because everything was there. How 50 Cent and his crew attacked me.
Come on, Ario, till today will not see the video.
No. Of course. Nigerian police don't drill and don't use police collect the tape for hand. They don't. And that's not the original. DJT said the team paid them. That would have been a good case internationally for me because they assaulted me and they attacked me. You know?
Meanwhile, they cause you slap.
Yes, I slap. If say I'll kidnap 50 Cent. The matter don't reach president. Please, president call Inspector General of Police. Inspector General of Police, call Commissioner of Police for Lagos, MD Abubakar. Now MD Abubakar say, no be waiting happen with that. Eedris is fighting for his right. So why they no arrest me? We be saying, na me the thing go. Why they no arrest me? So okay, tell me now, why was I not arrested?
Maybe because they brought people. to the airport and he blocks the
You don't understand what I'm saying.
No, I understand
why
you. Maybe
police
that's
not,
why.
if true, he was the one that was the attacker or aggressor. Why wasn't he arrested there or afterwards?
But they arrested Charlie Boy because he had their secret on the tape. And he used it to negotiate to collect money, but he wanted more. Then they had to call Inspector General of Police to come and pick him to Abuja. That was what happened. Whether anybody believes it or not, bam, I don't tell you.
Wow.
He could say this account, as you be saying, that you be the person when they there, the thing don't come out.
Go and watch Young Buck video.
Young
Yeah,
Buck
He said it
mentioned
after a long time.
Yes.
I think it was in 2018.
Yeah.
He said the biggest thing he experienced for his life now when he come Nigeria.
Yes.
Say this dude stood up and fight for his rights. Say, I don't know who dude was.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, I saw that video. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Day.
That was the first time we truth come out. He said it how they dragged me, how the Iam crew dragged me. He said it now. Not be me attack them. Them drag me, fight me, can't hit me for where I did. My bodyguard, if you see in face,
Malo.
he was there. So they said the guy is not a pussy. He's not. He's a real dude. Say if I was in his position and the 50 Cent was in his position, he would do the same.
What's your company reaction? What's your company listening to your career afterwards?
It affected my career. But it was a beautiful sacrifice that gave birth to Davido, Burna Boy, Wizkid, and everybody today. The same business class. Now they are flying their own private jet now. Because you see, if you don't fight for your industry, nobody would fight for you. Unfortunately, most of them don't appreciate it. And I don't give a damn. For me, what it's more important is that I've done what God asked me to do.
Because I was going
and
to
our
ask you
music industry is now.
Well, so the little, I'm sure the lengthy video is there in your own time. Go online, Glitch Africa, the Honest Bunch. The Honest Bunch. Just go there, watch the rest of the podcast that they have, the interesting topics that they've been discussing. It is one of my go-to channels now when I want to hear information from the other side. And I want to say big ups to the people on the show. It's some beautiful work being done there. The Honest Bunch. Great concept. And I'm loving it as well. So you heard it. Sometimes that is how industries behave. So many people be pretending to be okay, but they are not. So many people will be keeping quiet and watching things happen and not being able to voice out. In Ghana, thanks to Shatawale, so many Ghanaian artists have been freed from chains. In fact, so many Ghanaian artists have been freed from shackles. They are no more being binded by any chain or shackles anywhere. Some of them, they have been in it. No wonder. Recently, Oboba J. Adofo, the good old Oboba J. Adofo, said on radio that, hey, there is something Shatawale is doing right for our music industry. Yes, the good old Oboba J. Adofo said it. That there is something Shatawale is doing right for the industry, and he prays that he gets the energy and the strength to continue doing it. Eedris Abdul Kareem, in his bid to fight for his people, because the rest were quiet, he was seen as the black sheep. Because the rest were not talking, he was seen as the mad one. Because the rest were all watching, unconcerned, he was seen as the guy who was rushing, the guy with pride, the guy who was disrespectful. But today, he was so happy when he said that, oh, when you come to Nigeria now, many people are enjoying from my sweat. Though they don't even give credits to me, but I don't give a damn about them. He mentioned Burna Boy, Davido, Wizkid and Co. He said, yes, today, whatever he did in the past, that he sacrificed himself. He sacrificed his career, because at that time, he said he was heavily affected by that. The whole industry decided to come at him. They banned him, blacklisted him. So his career suffered. His career saw a nosedive. In fact, he ditched. Yes, he was gone. He could not become an Abdul Kareem again. Eedris Abdul Kareem again. He could not become that again. He could not focus to give hate, because even when he played the song, who is going to amplify the song? Who was going to support him? Who is going to help promote the song? Nobody. You have been blacklisted. You are the black sheep, so you've been blacklisted. Black sheep who has been blacklisted. Yes, that was it. He was talking about how he sacrificed his music career to save the whole Nigerian music industry till now. That those who are benefiting heavily or hugely today. But him, he did not get anything. After watching the video, I became so elated. And I said, this is the story of Ghana's Shatta Wale. It was around that same time where I saw a post from my own man, King Tunde Ednot. When I saw a post from King Tunde Ednot, where he said, I love the fact that everyone is coming out and airing what is on their minds out. Let it out. You can't be keeping things in your heart for years like that. Let it out. Mobile time went. Let me read this one. Mobile time. Okay, mobile time. We thought everyone had cleared their minds. But as soon as Eedris Abdul Kareem thing started, everyone done the talk more. Let it out and be free. It is good. I respect you all for that. Yes, that is what my good pal, Chief Tunde Ednot, or King rather, King Tunde Ednot, aka Mufasa. That was what he shared on his timeline on Facebook. That was where I saw it. Where he said he likes the fact that everybody is talking. He likes the fact that everybody is now coming out. When you have an industry, or when you are in an industry where everybody wants to remain the cool guy, everybody wants to be the calm guy, everybody wants to be that guy who will not talk, these are some of the things that the industry suffers. So at the time, many were not happy, many were not satisfied with how things were going, but everybody was shut. Nobody could talk. And Shatta Wale said it in one of his songs. Aigbenyo bake kemoko mokonya kosane ba mokonya mokombaye. That thing song, you know what I mean. Aigbenyo bake kemoko mokonya wi kesane ba mokonya wi ayo obia surono. Nobody fit talk ayo. It is like that. Nobody can talk about it. Nobody can say it. And we are all sitting down saying, ayo, ayo, ayo. Today, Eedris Abdul Kareem has been talking. Not long ago, I also heard Chaley Boy, who was the drama king then, had also come out to say, yes, indeed, something like that happened. And I'm sure by now, he will regret some of his actions. Why he could not stand up for his people. And it's the same thing happening in Ghana music industry, entertainment industry. We are selling ourselves out. We are selling ourselves out to foreigners. Underground artists or fresh talents, they are being sold cheaply to labels outside. People who know better are leading them to sign cutthroat deals. I know so many artists in Ghana who are frustrated, depressed, because they've put their ink on some papers that are killing them. They come online to tweet. My head, they bash me. Are they depressed? Are this what are they go through? This because some people sold them out cheaply, like Chaley Boy did to Eedris Kareem Abdul, whatever. Yes, that is what happened in our industry. I swear, the same thing is happening. The same thing is happening in our industry. One, everybody wants to remain the good boy, so that when people sit on tables, their names will be mentioned. Everybody wants to be the good one, so that when they are talking, they'll be mentioned. It takes some few people, and in Ghana, I can single out someone like Shatta Wale, who has been very vocal about some of the issues in our industry, who has been very hard, vociferous on some issues in our music industry. And yet, he will still be seen as the bad one. I pray that later, the way Nigeria is doing their reconciliation in the entertainment industry, I pray that later it will also get to a time for us to do the same reconciliation here, where now people will be coming out and say, oh, it was like this, it was like that, and then it was like this. It is funny. A word to the wise is enough. If you all sit to pretend everything is okay, in the future, we will all cry. If we all pretend to be good boys, gentle boys, and we will not talk in the future, you cry in this industry. Because many are doing it the wrong way. We are seeing it. Those who are leading us are misleading us. We are seeing it. Yet nobody wants to talk. Nobody wants to talk. We say it should go. Yanka. Enko omunye di omuye. It is sad. After listening to that story from Nigeria, the honest bunch on that platform where Eedris Abdul Kareem spoke, I learned a lot that, hey, the gentleman sacrificed his career. He suffered it alone. And I know Shatawal is going through that thing. He's sacrificing his career. He's suffering alone. And so many people are benefiting. They are enjoying from his sweat. Hey, pay artists this X amount of money, else we won't perform. Underground. Every artist is taking big money. Yet he did not join the fight. Oh, if you're an artist, you have to boast of a house with a swimming pool, cars. Now every artist is doing it. Go to the houses. They have swimming pools. They've written their names in it. But nobody is talking about it. Every artist should be treated well by event promoters. They have to treat you good, pay you well, give you better cars, blah, blah, blah. Now these artists are demanding for all those things. Yet, when he's talking about it, they will never add their voices to him. No, they'll hide under the table. When the crumbles fall, then they'll come and take and eat. Thank God, in his case, he has been winning with it. Thank God, in his case, he chops before they chop. Thank God, in his case, he gets a lot more than they are getting. Thanks for this revelation, Eedris Abdul Kareem. Me, I've learned a lot from it. And I pray that you continue to do whatever you've started doing with no regret. Yes, he doesn't regret it. It's true, he doesn't regret it. He's so cool he did that. And I know that it is what it is. My name is Sammy Flex. Let's end it here for another day. Subscribe to us if it is your first time. Production was done by Digital Rasta Currency, who did camera, Richie Flex, editor, director. Tap Send is also here. If you want to send money from abroad, get an app on your phone. Use the promo code SammyFlex and you are good to go. I'll see you when I see you. We're out of here.